Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. I'm doing another Jimmy Buffett song. Triplet Dad 3 requested that I do Cowboy in the Jungle. So Triplet Dad 3, shout out to you. Jimmy Buffett is somebody that I don't know if I ever considered him country. I didn't grow up on country at all, but of course we all knew Jimmy with Margaritaville. You know, we did that with Alan and such. But of course, everybody knew of Jimmy. I knew of Jimmy, but I was into rock. And even there's some comments here that like, is Jimmy country? Is he more Caribbean? He was embraced by the country family, though. Somebody left an astute comment. I didn't write down who it was, but that, you know, Jimmy really wasn't country until country embraced him. They brought him into the fold. And so anyway, folks have loved the Jimmy reactions that I've been doing for the simple reason that it was Jimmy. And I did one with Caroline recently. She's like one of my surrogate daughters. She's like a daughter to me. But Cowboy in the Jungle, I can't imagine. Jimmy had deep lyrics. That's something I learned after he passed, and I got a lot of requests for Jimmy's stuff, and I did a lot of his songs. I realized, wow, his lyrics are deep. So let's see what he does with this. Interesting beginning.
There's a cowboy in the jungle, and he looks so out of place, with his shrimp skin boots and his cheap cheroots and his skin as white as paste, heading south to Paraguay, where the gauchos sing and shout. Now he's stuck in Portobello since his money all ran out. So he hangs out with the sailors, night and day they're raising hell, and his original destination's just another story that he loves to tell. With no plans for the future, he still seems in control. From a Bronco ride to a 10-foot tide, he just had to learn to roll. Roll with the punches, played all of his hunches, made the best of whatever came his way.
He knows how to cope and then some.
What he lacked in ambition, he made up with intuition.
Nice.
Plowing straight ahead, come what may.
Come what may.
Steel band in the distance, and their music floats across the bay, while American women and moo-moos talk about all the things they did today, and their husbands quack about fishing as they slug those rum drinks down.
Wait. Did he say, and their husbands quack about fishing? Even if he didn't, I'm going with it because that's a great line. It might have been their husbands talk about it. I thought I heard quack.
And who caught what and who sat on his butt, but it's the only show in town. They're trying to drink all the punches. They all may lose their lunches, trying to cram lost years into 5 or 6 days.
Nice perspective.
Seems that blind ambition erased their intuition. Plowing straight ahead, come what may. I don't want to live on that kind of island. No, I don't want to swim in a roped off sea.
Roast
Too
off
much for me, too much for me. I gotta be where the wind and the water are free. midnight passage, I can count the falling stars. While the Southern Cross and the satellites, they remind me of where we are. Spinning around in circles, living it day to day. And still 24 hours, maybe 60 good years. It's really not that long a stay. We gotta roll with the punches, learn to play all of our hunches, make the best of whatever comes your way.
Yeah.
Forget that blind ambition and learn to trust your intuition. Plowing straight ahead, come what may.
I love that.
And there's a cowboy in the jungle.
He's on the sea now. But he doesn't mind. The lyrics in his songs are so deep. There's just certain observations that are made that are just so spot on. Like, good lyricists just capture some little. Sometimes there's only one or two. There's one in a song that just is like, wow. I did a Sammy Smith reaction a little bit ago that Montauk had made a gift for me to do the reaction to. And I remember in that song, I forget the name of the song, but it was like, your heart was in your eyes. And you're like, God, who thinks of that? That's a priceless, priceless expression that you could keep using and learn from. And Jimmy puts a number of those into his songs. This is the first time though with the Jimmy song that I didn't feel like the instrumentation matched the song. I'm not sure what it was. I was trying to think. I did like the tempo change. I guess about a minute in, there was a tempo change. I don't know what part of his career this came out in. You know, we're used to more like sort of like were they kettle drums? You know, those things that he uses a lot in his songs that sort of like spice up a song in a way. You're not going to do that with every song, otherwise you'd be too predictable. But there's something about the instrumentation that I thought, and I can't identify what could have been done differently with these lyrics, but these lyrics were really good. I love that. And the cowboy in the jungle, I mean, there was so much about him that was fleshed out. And Jimmy's songs rarely stay in the States. I don't know if any one of them ever remained. I mean, you parrot heads out there would know. Is there a song that remained in the States? Because even Margaritaville could be anywhere. But this one, I mean, all his songs are somewhere else. Even if they start in the States, they leave. But Cowboy in the Jungle, but he wound up on the sea. He didn't wind up in a city. That's what I was expecting, Like it's a jungle out there, but he's in the roped up waters, so to speak, with sailors because he ran out of money. And where was he going? He was going to Paraguay. All right, I'm going to rate this one Triplet Dad 3. The number that popped into my head on this was an 8.6. And I know some folks will be upset, but the lyrics themselves, I love them. The instrumentation for some reason just didn't work for me. Didn't correlate to the brilliance of the lyrics. So 8.6 it is. So there it is, but I loved it. I love being exposed to Jimmy and seeing just how deep his lyrics ran in the song. Even Margaritaville is a deep song, but lyrically, you just think it's all fun and drink or whatever. There's depth in those lyrics too. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.